Hello everybody and welcome to another episode. In today's episode I'm going to show you how to completely do a full service interval on any 7G Tronic or 7G Tronic Plus gearbox which is made by Mercedes-Benz on any Mercedes-Benz out there. Today I am working on this Mercedes-Benz CLS from the year 2008, and on this vehicle I'll have to replace the oil and the filter and also the gasket or the seal from around the oil pan, and because of that I decided to show you all how to do it and what you have to do. The first thing which you have to do is to start up the engine. I recommend you all to go with the diagnostic tool into the transmission electronics. You'll have to check for the temperature of the transmission oil, and normally if it is above 30 Celsius degrees it is very good. You can just go ahead underneath the vehicle and drop the oil pan and remove the oil from the gearbox. Right here, in my case, the temperature of the gearbox oil, it is already at 31 Celsius degrees, so this is very good. I can go ahead, I can remove the drain plug bolt and the oil pan and remove all the oil from the gearbox. And also, a very important tip is to put the vehicle into the neutral. The gearbox should be into the neutral and with the key into the ignition, but the ignition turned off. You'll have to do this because this kind of vehicle, and normally the oldest models, will have a torque converter drain plug bolt, and you have to remove also the torque converter drain plug bolt to remove all the oil from the torque converter. To do this, you'll have to rotate the engine a little bit until it will give you access to the torque converter drain plug bolt, and in this way you'll have to remove it and remove also the oil from inside it. I'm going to show you all in a few seconds how to do it and exactly where you have to put the tools and how you have to do it. On this vehicle, I already removed all the undershields from underneath because I had a lot of plastics and shields right here underneath the gearbox and underneath the engine. And in your case, if you also have them, you'll have to remove them and put them away to give you access to work on the gearbox and on the parts which you'll have to replace. Right here underneath the gearbox, this is the oil pan which I'm going to remove completely. And on the oldest models made under the year 2010, you'll have to use red gearbox fluid. And on the newest models made after the year 2010, you'll have to use blue gearbox fluid. In my case, I'm going to use red gearbox fluid because this is what the manufacturer is recommending you to do. And also on the oldest oil pans from the gearboxes, you'll find that these little circles from the oil pan are rounded. And on the newest models, the circles are not a circle anymore. They are like a square or something like that. And also because of that, you'll have to put blue fluid into the transmission. After that, if you look closely, right here between the gearbox and between the engine, you will find this rubber piece, and this rubber piece, it is the hole for the location where the torque converter is installed. You'll have to rotate the engine until the torque converter will be exactly into this hole because it will have a drain plug bolt, and if you don't rotate the engine manually, the torque converter will not be stopping exactly into this hole, and in this way you are not able to remove the drain plug bolt from it. So just rotate the engine until the drain plug bolt from the torque converter will hit perfectly into the middle of this hole, and in this way you are able to remove the drain plug bolt from it and remove all the oil from the torque converter. Right here on the floor I have the brand new oil which I'm going to put into the transmission. The manufacturer which I choose to go with, it's Fevi. This is red fluid for this kind of gearbox, specially made for Mercedes-Benz. And also right here I have the gasket for the oil pan and also the brand new filter which I'm going to install inside it. On this kind of transmission and on this vehicle, the oil quantity will be around 9 liters of brand new oil which you have to put into the transmission, but the correct adjustment stage will be done only after the temperature of the gearbox oil will reach 45 Celsius degrees and after you finish completely the adjustment stage of the gearbox oil. With all of these things being said, I'm going to show you all from start to finish the correct way and the best way to replace the gearbox oil and also the oil filter and the gasket from this kind of vehicle and from this kind of transmission. So just sit back, relax and watch exactly what I'm doing, and in this way you will also learn how to do it yourself on your car and with regular tools. Okay everybody, so let's get right into the job. The first thing which you have to do is to have one more person to rotate the engine by the crankshaft bolt, and you have to go underneath the vehicle. You have to check for the drain plug bolt from the torque converter until it will reach the center of the hole, and in this way you have to stop exactly, and only then you have to go ahead and remove the drain plug bolt from the torque converter and drain all the oil. As you can see, this is the little drain plug bolt from the torque converter. This one should be stopping right here in this middle area, and then you can just use a tool and remove the drain plug bolt, and in this way all the oil from inside will leak out from the torque converter. After that, you can go ahead, you can remove the oil pan and remove all the oil from the gearbox, but the oil from the torque converter will leak out very slowly because there is no air inside it and there is no pressure to push it out from the torque converter. So just take that in mind. you'll have to wait for about 30 minutes until all the oil from the torque converter will leak out from the gearbox. After that, the next thing which you have to do is to remove this exhaust pipe, which is mounted over the exhaust and underneath the gearbox, because this one is getting into the way of removing the oil pan from the gearbox. Just remove it completely and put it away, and after you finish this job, you'll have to install it back over the vehicle. After that, the next thing which you have to do is to remove the drain plug bolt from the gearbox. Be prepared to catch all the gearbox oil, because if you want to, you can measure it, but there is no need to, because you have to do the adjustment stage anyway. And after a few seconds, you will see that the flow from the gearbox oil will be very slow, and when you see that, you'll have to take a screwdriver, you'll have to push it into the gearbox just a little bit, and you'll have to turn it left or right until you push out the overflow pipe, because inside the oil pan you'll have a plastic overflow pipe, and this one it's holding the oil into the oil pan, and if you push it to the left or to the right, you will push it out, and then all the oil will leak out from the gearbox very safely and very nice. And then in the last stage, you'll have to remove all the bolts from the oil pan, you'll have to remove the oil pan and replace the gasket, replace the filter and all the other parts from around it. Right now, the oil pan from the gearbox is completely removed and placed away. Now I'll have to remove the gearbox oil filter. Just pull it down and it will come out from the electrical part, from the mechatronical part. After the oil filter from the gearbox is removed completely and placed away, you'll have to clean the area where the oil pan will sit over the gearbox. Just make sure that it's clean and very nice. And then you can go ahead, you can remove the drain plug bolt from the torque converter, and you'll have to wait for all the oil to leak out from the torque converter. Okay guys, so while I'm waiting for the torque converter oil to completely drain out from inside it, I'm going to clean the oil pan very good, I'm going to replace the gasket, I'm going to clean the magnets, and also, if you are able to, you can just buy a brand new overflow pipe, but in my case I'm going to reuse the old one because it's still in a very good condition. And right here, as you can see, over the magnets, the gearbox is having a little bit of wear, but it's nothing too bad, it's nothing to worry about it. I'm going to clean everything and then I'm going to install them back over the vehicle. To properly clean the oil pan from the gearbox, you will have to use some universal degreaser and some towels, and in this way you are going to make it look like a new one. Right here the oil pan is cleaned and is ready to go back over the gearbox. The overflow pipe is installed back over the oil pan. Also the magnets will go back over the oil pan into the exact same place, and from here I only have to push back the gasket, the brand new gasket, all around it to make sure that it's fitted correctly over the oil pan, and then I'm going to install back the oil filter, the oil pan, and I'm going to tighten everything to spec. Okay everybody, so as you can see, everything is new, everything is cleaned completely, and from here I will go ahead, I will install all the parts back over the transmission. Right now, in this moment, the torque converter is completely empty, all the oil was already drained out from it. Also, the gearbox is also completely empty, so from this moment I'm going to install back the drain plug bolt from the torque converter, I'm going to put back the oil pan and tighten all the bolts to spec, and then I will proceed with pushing the brand new oil back into the transmission using a special pump capable of doing this. Right now, the next thing which I'm going to do is to put the brand new oil into this special pump, and to push it back into the transmission, you'll have to check for a special adapter. In my case, it's this one with the number 108, because this one it's working for Mercedes-Benz with a 7G Tronic transmission, and using this one I'm going to connect it to the hose, and I'm going to push the brand new oil into the transmission. In the first stage, you'll have to push around 6 liters of brand new oil, then you'll have to stop, you'll have to go up, you'll have to start the engine, you'll have to go through each gear to build pressure into the solenoids. And after that, before the gearbox will reach 45-60 degrees, you'll have to go back underneath the vehicle, you'll have to push all the oil into the transmission, then you'll have to stop when the oil is completely empty from the special pump, and then you'll have to check for the 45-60 degrees until the oil will get hot at this temperature, and only then you can come back underneath the vehicle with the engine turned on. You'll have to do the adjusting stage and remove the filling plug from the drain plug bolt, and then you'll have to wait until the oil will stop leaking. You'll have to put back the drain plug bolt and tight it to spec, and then the job will be done. Right here, you can all see the difference between the old oil, which I removed from the gearbox, and the brand new one, which I'm going to put back into the gearbox. From what the owner told me, the oil from the gearbox was never replaced. He has the car for more than 7 years, and he didn't replace the oil once. Also, the previous owner also is not sure if the oil from the gearbox was replaced or not. So probably on this vehicle, I believe this is the first time when the gearbox is being serviced. Okay everybody, I'm going to attach my adapter to the oil pan, and from this moment I'm going to push around 6 liters of brand new oil into the transmission. Then I'm going to stop, I'm going to start the vehicle, I'm going to go into the vehicle, and I'm going to go through each gear for about 10 or 50 seconds until it will build up some pressure, and then I'm going to go again underneath the vehicle. I'm going to push all the rest of the oil back into the transmission, and then I'm going to wait for the temperature of the oil to reach 45-60 degrees, and then we are going to do the adjusting stage of the gearbox oil. Okay guys, from this moment, with the engine turned on, you will have to go through each gear for at least 10 or 15 seconds, and then you'll have to stop, you'll have to go back underneath the vehicle, you'll have to put all the rest of the oil back into the transmission, and then you'll have to do the adjustment stage when the oil will reach 45-60 degrees. Right now, the gearbox temperature it's only at 22-30 degrees. So from here, I can go underneath the vehicle. I'm going to put all the rest of the oil back into the transmission, and then we will wait until the temperature of the gearbox oil will reach 45-60 degrees, and we will do the adjusting stage afterwards. Right now, I just finished pushing all the oil into the transmission, so from this moment I'm going to wait for the temperature of the gearbox oil to reach 45-60 degrees, and then I'm going to remove the drain plug bolt, and I'm going to wait for the oil to adjust itself. Alright everybody, in this moment, after the engine was running for a while, the gearbox oil temperature just reached 45-60 degrees. So from this moment I will go underneath the vehicle, I will remove the filling plug, and I'm going to wait for the oil to automatically adjust itself. In this moment, the gearbox oil it's only dripping out from the oil pan, so this is the correct adjustment of the gearbox oil. I can just remove the adapter, and I'm going to install back the drain plug bolt over the oil pan, and I'm going to tighten it to spec. From this moment, the job is complete and done correctly 100%. I only have to clean up the oil pan and install back all the undershields from under the vehicle. Those are all the things and all the steps which you have to do and follow if you want to completely replace the gearbox oil and completely service a gearbox from any Mercedes-Benz. It can either be a 7G Tronic gearbox or a 7G Tronic Plus. It's not really important because both of them are almost similar. In this video episode, I showed you all how to complete this kind of service interval on a Mercedes-Benz CLS made into the year 2008 with the engine size 320 CDI. And also one very important thing which you have to know is that you don't have to do any adaptation to the gearbox after you complete the service interval. Just replace the oil and the oil filter and then the gearbox will work like a new one without having to worry about any adaptations with the diagnostic tool or something like that. With all of these things being said, thank you all very much for watching. If you like the video and found it informative, please subscribe to my channel, give me a comment and a like down below. See you next time.